Hello everyone, hope you are well. We are back with another LiveWire video. I want to talk about the LiveWire Volume Profile tool. It's a free tool for anyone to use to give you access to volume profile. Ninja charges a lot of money for it, so not everybody has access to this tool, and I wanted you to have it, so we created this free version that doesn't require access to order flow. It works with tick data and it's really accurate. I personally do have a lifetime license to Ninja, so I do have access to the order flow tools, but I don't even use their volume profile anymore. I created this really to work with what I needed it to show me, and this is what I'm using. Now I have two indicators on this chart. Well, actually I have three LiveWire indicators. I have got the LiveWire reversal signals. These are these little U-turn arrows right here. They tell me when the market's turning. And I've got the LiveWire WADA explosion, and I have got the LiveWire volume profile. So you can see I've got the VWAP here. What this shows you is the histogram shows you where the most volume of trading took place by price. And then you have what's called value area high and value area low. The value area is the range where most of the trading took place. It will tell you what the price markers are for those ranges. Now what this tool does is it highlights the prior day value area range for you. So we are on a new day and you can see this highlighted area here shows me where yesterday's price action was concentrated. And the market usually likes to do a rotation of that range, so I want to see where it is. Now it also helps me because if we're trading below that range, we're probably in a downtrend. If we're trading above that range, we're probably in an uptrend. And if we're staying within that range, we're probably sideways. And you can see every time we came up to the value area high, we kind of reversed. We broke out and we reversed back in. Most breakouts fail. I'm not one to jump in trades just because we break out of value range. I'll probably wait for the short opportunity and fade the breakout here, but it also gives us naked value area high and low levels. These are great targets when you're in a swing trade. You know, you can see here that we have a naked point of control, and the point of control you can see right here. This is the price where the most contracts have traded. Okay, so that's obviously a high value area. We're going to come back and forth from that level a lot. Now personally, I don't like to take trades in that area. We tend to chop around, but certainly if you took a short here, I'd want to take some off before I got to the POC and maybe some more off at the value area low. So it gives us the untested levels. That's what it means by naked. We can see we have a naked POC down here. That's an obvious magnet for price. And if we start breaking down here, like say we break this pivot and head down, I'm going to be trading down to that target. You know, when you can see an obvious target on the chart, you know where the bus is going, you hop on and you take the bus to the next stop. I mean, that's kind of my trading philosophy, but I no longer have to line out my charts on my volume profile tool. It's all done for me. I have the prior day range highlighted. My naked POCs are still on my charts. I don't have to manually line them or delete them when those targets are retested. It's just a super simple tool, and like I said, super reliable. I'm going to go through the settings. Because this does rely on tick data, it could be a little heavy on your charts. You only want to enable the tick data on the volume profile tool for LiveWire, not on any of the other charts. This, when you first load it for the first time, it can take sometimes 5 minutes to populate because it's downloading all of that tick data, and your computer will get frozen up on your charts. Please prepare for that. Do this at a time where you're not trying to get into trades. This isn't something you want to do at like 9:15. You know, you want to have this already downloaded. So the first time you load it, it's going to take a little while, but every time you open your charts after that, it shouldn't take long. So let's go through the data settings here for the chart. I've got mine on the 15. You can put it on any chart you want, but I personally use 15-minute bars for this chart. You want to make sure tick replay is clicked here. That is what's going to give you some accuracy. There is a how-to video on how to activate your tick replay data. You're going to need to do it here and from the Ninja control panel, so make sure you watch that. Also want to make sure you have no more than 10 days loaded. You can do 5 or 10, but I don't recommend any more than 10 days loaded because again, it's going to take a while to download. You can change all the colors, all the settings in this chart, and then for the indicator itself, let's go through those settings. I have it set to session. You can do look back period. You can change the percentage of your value area. 0.68 is usually the best. You can turn off and on what you want to see. If you don't want to see the prior POC line or the prior value line, you can turn that off. You can turn off the highlighted if you just wanted to see the current range. And then you can change all of the colors here as well. Another thing this does for you is, the value area high and the value area low for the current session is you're usually going to outline your trading range, and it'll be really easy to see if we're in a trading range. I just think volume profile is an important indicator. I personally wouldn't trade without it, and we wanted to make it accessible. I think this is the best tool in the LiveWire suite. That's why we made it free. And I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know if you have any questions in the chat below. If you're using it, I'd love to know how it's going for you. And that is all I've got for this video. Have a great one. I will see you in the next video. Bye.